So I was talking about building a personal brand. This is the best, like building a brand, like you are your brand. You are your brand. Like people know you, they trust you already. When you have a brand, it's easy to trust you. They get to see you every day if you are consistent, or maybe every other day, you know. And then you get to work with clients, you get to work with a lot of clients. Once you learn how to market your skills, you learn how to market your content online. And this is more than being a virtual assistant. You get a lot of opportunities when you have a brand online. I've gotten a lot of opportunities. I've been opportunity to work with clients in the US, Canada, UK, just by building a brand on social media. I've worked with a leading woman in Africa in HR. She now has a tech company, trying to bring me in. So I've been able to meet a lot of people. Once you are not hiding, you come outside, let people know what you have in you, you'll be able to impact lives. And I think that is why we are created, right? To impact lives, not just to hide. Like if you are a Christian, the Bible says we are a city set upon a hill that can never be hidden. We are the light of the world. We're meant to bring light in darkness. So we are not meant to just be here and then hide somewhere. Come out. And then the reason why you should come out is that you can diversify. Like you can do a lot of things. You get to learn from people. You also get to collaborate. You meet people in your niche. Like I have colleagues I've invited. We've done meetings, virtual meetings with my mentees. I've been able to meet people in the industry and people in another industry, not only in my own industry. Like if I want to decide today that I want to start public speaking, I'll start. So that means that I'm not even doing remote again, like a virtual assistant who is only in my house, like a stay-at-home mom. I can decide that maybe when my kids are grown, they are okay on their own, I can start doing public speaking because I've been able to build a brand. So it gives you a lot of opportunities, and then you get to get clients because you've been able to learn some skills, business skills. And you can even start your physical business. If you want to have a shop and do anything later on, you can start it because everything you need to build a brand, you have learned as a virtual assistant. So it's easy, to bring that into any other business or whatever you want to do in life. So there are a lot of opportunities. You get to meet people around the world, you collaborate with people. So that's the best for me. And then there's no how you won't get clients because you've been able to learn a lot of business skills, and then you've been able to connect with people in your niche and people outside your niche. Like I've gotten jobs through referrals. Like if I like through I have a colleague now, she's an admin assistant. She doesn't do social media copies, and our clients need somebody who can do that. And our client is in US, an international client. She gave me a job through her. Now, if I'm not on social media, if I'm just on Upwork, how will she find me now? How will she find me? I know a lot of people find that like talents on Upwork and stuff like that, but there's this thing that human beings tend to work with. We tend to work with something. We tend to work with emotions. We tend to work with people that we know, people that we see. Like if you buy something online, you buy stuff on Instagram or Facebook, or you buy stuff online, you know most of the people you buy things from, you've been following them for like a while, and then you get to love them. Maybe the way they advertise, maybe the way they talk. Some of your faves online, you just get to like them. Celebrities you like, you just get to like them because of a way they do this and do that. So that is everything that comes with building a brand. So that's the best. So if you really want to do well, and the best part is that you can do both. So you can do both. You can also have an Upwork account and then have other accounts and then also have a brand. So you learn all these skills, business skills, SEO, branding, content creation and marketing strategies to get clients. Now the best part is when you learn all these skills, you can even start offering these skills as services because you've been able to learn them through building your brand online as a virtual assistant. Now, the next one is also mentoring for support, guidance, direction, and the network you need to be a successful VA. It is very, very important. Like, it is very, very important. I'm still going to come back to that. Let's just move on to the number two. Now, you remember we are talking about three reasons why you might not have the confidence to start. Now, the second reason is lack of practice. Like you have to start. If you have not started something, you may feel like you will not be able to do it. But when you start and then you continue to do it, the more you do, the more better you become. The more you do, the more better you become. So let me share my story. Let me do it fast. Just a small story of how I started. Now, I had a challenge. Like I'm a infertility survivor. I had issues with having children. After getting married, everybody wants to have children. So I had to wait for 4 years plus. I discovered that I had fibroid. I had to do surgery. Everything just came, everything just like my world just came collapsing. And then after the fibroid, thank God, 3 months after, I got pregnant, and then I lost the baby. So it was terrible. So I had to see a doctor. The doctor said, okay, you have to stay indoors. You don't have to go out and this and that. So that was how I couldn't do anything. I was at home, and then I was like questioning God, why is my life like this, stuff like that. And that was how I started this. So I stumbled on virtual assistant. So this isn't, I won't say this is an accident. I will say God led me to this. Now, how did I start? I was looking for stuff to do, like, okay, I'm just sitting at home. Let me do something. Let me be useful too now. Let me be useful. Let me also do something. Let me contribute in my life. So, that time, this thing was in vogue. Everybody wants to do this China business. You go to China, you buy something, you start selling online, you start a business. So I joined that group too. So we're all in that group. And then everybody was thinking about buying something from China. We were creating groups and stuff like that. So it was that time that I stumbled on Canva. So I started design. Yes, meaning importation. Thank you. That you'll be drop shipping and stuff like that. So yes, so that was like 4 years ago. It started then. It was really trending then. So I stumbled on Canva then. So I created the logo for my sister-in-law, and then she loved it. She's also a businesswoman. And then that thing just dropped in my mind that if you can do this and somebody paid you for it, she paid me 1,000 naira, then just to, appreciate me and let me feel good. So I was like, let me see if these people will be interested. So I created more logos. I just gave myself that project, that task, and I started doing it. And let me use this to tell you that you don't need to get a client before you build your portfolio. I know some of you will ask me that question. That I don't have a client. How will I have a portfolio? You don't need to have a client before you build your portfolio. You have the skills already. You can design. Why not go and design? Go to your Adobe Photoshop, go to your Canva, whatever you do for your designing, create a project for yourself. You can design something for, maybe it is a clothing store, design something. If it's a mobile phone store, design something for them. Design something for Valentine, during Valentine, design something for Christmas now. Design it, put it in your portfolio. You don't need to get a client before you do things. You don't need to have a client who will tell you to write for them as a content writer before you build your portfolio. Give yourself a topic and write on it. You can write on virtual assistant, for an example, like, who is a virtual assistant? You can write an article on that, and then you put it in your portfolio. So I'm saying this because it was because I did those designs then. I was able to send it to these people in the group, and they were like, yes, I love this. I will also need a logo. You know, the first thing was that those people need my services. So as a virtual assistant, I know some of you are already virtual assistants already. You need to position yourself to be where people need you are. If you're a virtual assistant, you're not on LinkedIn, you really need to be on LinkedIn because a lot of career people are there and they are your clients. Business owners, entrepreneurs, coaches, these are your clients. Organizations, companies, they're all on LinkedIn. You have to be there. If you are good with Twitter, you have to be there. If you are good with Instagram, you have to be there. So don't just stay on Upwork and other freelance sites and then keep sending gigs, buying connects and wasting all your connects. Or some people will not buy, especially Indians who are just wasting your time. So so I was able to be, I was like, these people need this thing. So that means I position myself where people need my services are. That's the first thing. Now the second thing is to have a portfolio. I did these designs, I created it, I added it in a collage, and then I sent it to them. They loved it. And then seven people paid me 7,000 naira. Imagine how I felt 4 years ago, 7,000 naira, just sitting on my couch designing these logos on Canva. If you go to Canva, it takes you less than 5 minutes to design logos because you already have templates. You just have to edit, add your own colors and everything, and then you get pitched. That's all. And then there are a lot of people who are looking for Canva users, people, Canva creators who knows how to use Canva. Like that job I did, the one I sent for the first class for $300, I used Canva now. $300, I used Canva. I used Canva for the templates. I used Canva for the templates, and for the captions I wrote, I just use Google Doc. So a lot of you have this, you already have these apps on your phone. You have Canva on your phone lying there, and people are making thousands of dollars with Canva. You have Google Doc on your phone. You already have all these tools, but you're not making use of them. That's why I said that we shouldn't blame God. God has blessed us. You know how to write, and there are people who need you. They want you to write for them, but you are hiding. So it's time for us to make use of our skills, monetize our skills, monetize these skills to make money, and not only to make money, to also impact lives. You get to teach people, you get to educate people. They call you to come and teach children, they call you to come and teach these people. You get to impact their lives because you've been able to use that talent God has blessed you with. If you leave it to life follow, you are not using it, then some people that God has attached to you to bless, you are not able to bless those people. You are not able to bless them. So that's why we are here, to also impact lives, make money and impact lives. So that's why we are here. So that was how I started. Oh. So when I was like, 7,000 naira just to Canva, I'm going to do more. I'm not going to just stay in the house as a mom. You know, I love taking care of my children. I know I just a lot of people are here, stay at home moms. You love it, it's rewarding, it's fulfilling. But you know, there's this feeling that also comes with you earning your own money. You know, there's a feeling that comes with it, earning your money. Even if our husbands are giving us money and everything, you also feel good, doing well for yourself. Take yourself out, buy something for your kids, you know, take care of your siblings, send money to your parents, not only waiting for your husband to do that for you. So, you know, we've gone past that now. Women, we should open our eyes to be able to do things on our own. And thank God if you are still a student, you should thank God. Oh. If I knew what I know now while I was a student, I won't be where I am now. So if you're a student and then you have this opportunity, you are here listening to me now, then God has blessed you. You need to start making your money, start earning in dollars. Start making your money. If you're on LinkedIn, you see a lot of young people that has built houses just because of Upwork, just because they have monetized their skills, just because they have a brand, you know. So like I said, practice. If you don't start, you won't learn. So I just started with logo, and then I decided I'm going to move forward. And from logo, I started providing content for social media, you know. From that, I became a mentor. Now I have a course. So you don't need to, you grow, you continue to grow. But if you don't start, if you don't practice, there is no how you will grow. There is no how you will grow. So you need to practice. The reason why you think you lack confidence is because you are not practicing. But when you start doing it, when you begin to do it, when you have a profile on Upwork and other freelance sites, and then you build your brand on Instagram, you build your brand on LinkedIn, you have a business to call your own, that means you've started. And the more when you work with a client, you get to learn, you continue to learn on the job, and you'll be able to work with another client too. So that is how to monetize your skills. So you can also accelerate your growth by taking practical courses, finding an experienced mentor, and getting step-by-step guidance. You need it. Like if you are just starting now, you might have a lot of questions, you may make a lot of mistakes. But if you find somebody who has already made mistakes, somebody who has already started and gone past the stage you are now, and then you get to ask that person question whenever you are stuck, because a time will come when you'll be stuck. That's just it. If you want to, when you want to make money in life, a time will come when you'll be stuck, a time will come when you make mistakes, a time will come when you'll be overwhelmed. You need somebody to continue to push you, you need somebody to support you. You need somebody who is experienced, who has been there before, especially if you want to do something here in Nigeria. We have tips, we have hacks that we use. So some people might say, shebi I can learn on YouTube, shebi I can learn on this for free. I don't want to take a paid course. It's good. You can learn on those platforms, or you are learning from a white woman and you want to do your own virtual assistant here in Nigeria. So how will that work? Somebody who is in USA, you working here, I don't know. I don't really know how that's going to really work well. If you have questions to ask about how to, talk to a client here, especially maybe how to put together your contract or stuff like that, who will you go to ask? If you want to work with a client here or work with organizations here in Nigeria, are you going to ask that woman in US teaching you on YouTube, whatever you watch on YouTube? So these things are limited. And then sometimes you can actually get along. You can learn free things on free websites and actually get along. But it's going to take a long time. It might take maybe 2, 3, 4 years before you are established, before you thrive. But if you get somebody who is doing it now and really doing well, who is experienced, it is going to, make you get there quickly. It will make you get to where you are going quickly. And then you get to use that person's network. You can get the job, you can do this and do that. So it's easier. And then there's a community that's already been built where you get to also talk with other virtual assistants, you get to collaborate and do stuff like that. So it is very, very important to work with a mentor if you don't want to waste your time. It is very, very important to work with a mentor. If you don't want to continue to struggle, you need a mentor. That's what I'm telling you. If you don't want to be stuck, you need a mentor to learn from somebody who is doing it and knows how it's done. So that leads me to my course. Introduce you to my course, the Launch Plus Thrive Virtual Assistant course. Is an all-in-one VA course. The Virtual Assistant course, business tools and templates, coaching and mentoring, internship and job opportunities. So that is all you are going to get and more. So the course is self-paced. It is a self-paced course. So you are not nobody is going to rush you. It depends on how you want to learn. A lot of people Some people like to learn bit by bit. Some people like to read everything at once. So you learn, based on how you want to learn, based on your convenience. So it's a self-paced course, although we have assignments. So that is where the one-on-one coaching comes in. After doing your assignment, you send it to me for review. I'm going to review it. I'm going to give you feedback, let you know if you need to change some things, and stuff like that. So you also have all these tools we've talked about, all this freelancing, all this package, all this portfolio, CV, contracts, everything you need, you get in the course. And then there's a place where you can learn. If you want to go into Upwork, we have a training on how to learn on Upwork, how to open your account on Upwork, how to build your profile, how to get clients on Upwork is also part of the course. Okay, let me share it. So this is the course. This is the course. It's hosted on Seller. Now, I said you need to build your brand so as to showcase yourself and your services to clients. You will learn how to position your business so as to attract high-paying clients in Module 1. So, Module 1, the VA services to offer, business setup on social media, branding, pricing. Yes, you also need to learn how to price effectively. It's very, very important. As a virtual assistant, you need to learn how to price. I know this is one reason why some people have not even started, because they don't know how they price, they don't know how to price their services. So you will learn all this in the course. Portfolio and packages, business tools. After building your brand, you need to build a structure, create processes, and learn how to communicate your value confidently to clients. So you will learn how to position yourself as a professional in module 2. This is what you will learn, how to position yourself as a professional in module 2. Now, there are a lot of people who are virtual assistants, but you are not a professional. People come to your page, they check it out, they feel that you are not just positioning yourself well, you don't have branding, you don't have this, you don't have that. They ask you to send them your portfolio. It's nothing to write home about. You don't know how to onboard. Like a lot of people lose clients in onboarding session when you don't know how to onboard. Client discovery. You don't know how to ask clients questions that will help them achieve their goals. As if you don't really have an effective onboarding and offboarding process, like you don't know what to tell clients. Clients will ask you questions, you don't know how to reply. Clients will ask you, what strategies will you use to help me, achieve my goals? You don't know how to answer. So these are all the things you will learn. Invoicing, your contract agreement forms. Now, content creation, it is also very, very important. The content creation aspect is also very, very important. And if you want to build your brand online, this is how you are going to share your message to the world. This is how you are going to let people know what you are made of. This is where you are going to let people know that you can offer the services you say you want to offer. This is where you are going to let them know. This is how you are going to let them know. So it's very, very important. Content creation and marketing is key to getting high paying clients. If you want to be successful as a virtual assistant, you need to learn how to market your services through your content. Now, this is where a lot of virtual assistants are stuck. They are there, they have opened an Instagram account, they are on LinkedIn, they are everywhere, even on TikTok, but they are not doing well. It is because of your content. You've not been able to target your ideal client. So this is very, very important. The way you target your ideal client is very, very important. You have to know who you are targeting. Like, are you just only, like, if you're a social media manager now, are you only creating content for moms? There are some people who only do content for moms. They are only, that's their own, that's what they specify on. Some people only work for product-based business owners. Some people only work with service-based business owners. Some people only work with coaches. So if you are not working with a coach and you are creating content that has to do with a coach, there is no how you get clients because you are not focusing on your ideal client. So these are all the things you are going to learn when it comes to content. How to create content that will attract your ideal clients. How to create content that will attract them. So these are everything you are going to learn in the course: content creation and marketing, social media graphic design, content creation, content writing, content strategy. Then in module 4, now we get to the strategies you need. The reason why some people are not making money online is because they do not know about these marketing strategies. It's not only about posting and leaving it and going to sleep. You have to implement some strategies like SEO, sales funnel creation, content marketing, community development, client retention, sponsored ads, networking, collaborating with people, partnering with people. These are things you need to learn if you really want to do well as a virtual assistant, especially if you want to build a brand online. These are things you need to learn. They are very, very important to learn all these strategies. People are making money online. I am making money. I've been able to show you some proof. And thank God my students are also doing well. So once you are able to do all these things, get all these things right, you are going to do well. Now, bonus module: in the module 5, you'll be introduced to freelancing and digital product creation. You will learn how to create an Upwork account to get gigs, how to diversify into creating and selling digital products and earn passive income. So this is the bonus module: freelancing. So we are focusing on Upwork. If you want to learn how to open an Upwork account, how to get gigs, how to write proposals, all this stuff, have swag files of proposals, how to research clients. Some people just waste their connects. If you know Upwork very well, you just see a job and then you just send proposal just like that. There are some tips and hacks. There are some things you have to do. You need to research your client to know if this client is willing to, to hire you. Know the hiring rate of that client. Some clients are just there, they are not willing to hire, they are just posting, they are not hiring. Some, their payment is not verified. Some, they will just tell you that, okay, can you do this for me? Let me know if you can do this. You will do this tax for me. And that tax you are doing for them for free is actually their project. So there are a lot of scammers online like that on freelance sites that they will tell you to do something for them just to know that you are good. And that stuff you did for them is actually the main project they want. So you just end up wasting your connect and then end up wasting your creativity because you have already done something for, especially those who do writing. You've already written an article for them. That article you wrote to let them know that you are good is actually what they want. So there are tips and hacks to know those who are really interested in hiring you, to know the kind of proposal you are supposed to send. Some people don't read, they just send proposals, how to send an effective proposal, all these things. You will learn when you enroll in this course. So assignment, also digital product creation. This is going to be a webinar. We are going to do that at the end of the year. Everybody will bring ourselves together in the group. We have close to 60 students already. So if you join, it's a community. You won't be left alone. Like you are the only one in the pool of Instagram, in the pool of Facebook, in the pool of Upwork, in the pool of Fiverr, trying to make money. But when you get a community of virtual assistants who are also doing what you're doing, you get to ask questions. You get to ask questions, you get to collaborate with people, and then you have a mentor you can talk to 24/7. I'm always there on WhatsApp. You can talk to me anytime. So this is what you need. So you have coaching and mentoring, assignment review, group coaching, virtual meetings. Yes, we do that. If you check our page, you see that. Internship, and some people have been able to get intern roles through us, collaboration and job opportunities. I've been able to give some people, refer them, get them recommendations, and give them some jobs, because I can't do all of the jobs I get at this time because of um, this course, this project. So whenever I get jobs like that, I give it to my mentees, I send it to them. And then we are also looking to building an agency next year. So if you join us, you will be in our directory, where when we get people who need your services, like if you're a graphic designer now, if you are a content writer, if you're a content creator, if you are a tech assistant, if you're an admin assistant, you get to register in our directory. Whenever anybody needs your services, we'll be able to contact you, let you know if you're interested in taking the job. You take the job. In some cases, depending on the kind of job, you might need to meet the clients, yourself through a virtual meeting like this and get to work with the clients. And in some cases, especially like if you're offering services like a graphic designer, you don't need to see the client. Just do the job and then give it to us. You get paid, and then everybody wins. So I'm doing that for my students, because I don't just want to teach and then leave people lying fallow, not getting jobs. So some people have been able to get jobs through me, but we want to do more. So that's my project for next year. I'm going to build an agency where we get to have a directory on our own for the virtual tribe. And then when we get people who need jobs, because I've been getting offers, people saying they need this. I even have one. I think I added that testimony, and somebody asked that she wants to work with somebody I've mentored. Like she likes how I work, and because I told her I'm not available to take on jobs at this time, she said, "Okay, can she work with somebody I've actually mentored?" Like she feels like I'm that good, my mentees will be good. So I had to recommend someone, and then everything is okay. So that's why I said that all you need is practice. Now you have clarity, you need to practice. You need to practice. That's just all. So just start. Work with somebody who has started, who can help you, who can help you to do well along the way. Start practicing, get clients, get internships, start practicing, get roles. And then that's how you continue to learn on the job. So nobody is an island. The experts you see now, the mentors you see now also started. Like I told you, I started with logos. That's what I started with, logos. And see where I am now. So once you start, that's all. You get to start making money. You just need to start and make money. Start and make money. If you don't start, you won't make money. If you don't start, you won't make money. I said there are three reasons, right? I said there are three reasons why they are not confident enough to start. I said the first one is clarity, the second one is practice. Now the third one is you. If you are not going to take action, everybody wants to make money. Everybody wants to earn in dollars. Everybody wants to work from home, lying down on their chair, eating and enjoying themselves. Everybody wants to earn multiple streams of income, you know. But you are not taking action. You are the third person. You are that third reason, rather. You are that third reason why you have not, you are still where you are. So if you are ready to take action, please take action. there's this course I've already shown you is 10.5. The course is actually 35. I'm bringing it down to 10.5, bringing it down to 10.5 so that everybody can afford it. So it won't be like, I can't afford it though. That's another excuse you are going to give. You can't afford it. The course is 10.5. So you can see the reviews, the cost effective and easy to understand, absolutely concise, eye opening is 10,500 naira. So get in, you learn how to freelance and then you learn how to brand.